3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, hey, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. What's up? All right, so let's get into this reading, this update for Foodie Beauty. I had somebody recently ask me about Salah again. And then I also had someone ask me about a reactor to her. So, you know, this person, you know, I just do it because y'all asked me to. There is I mean, I'm going to keep it real because I have to do it. I have to do it. Every time I try to ring my bell, when it kind of heard the bell don't want to fucking ring. Interesting. Okay. I'm getting all the downloads now. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, my bell. There's something about that song that connects to her. Something about ringing bells, not my problem. All right, so the energy is just kind of weird. And so I just got to say that up front. So don't take how I'm reading this the wrong way. It's just my way of jumping in and then wanting to jump out, okay? All right, so Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to Foodie Beauty that there is a swirl of communication. There is ancestral energy around her. She needs to get grounded. There is some type of divination practice. There's also music being played, but also a beverage in hand, which lets me know that there's some type of excessiveness or trying to escape something through the use of a beverage, okay? Because you don't like where you are right now. You don't like that. And it's interesting because, you know, the other download is you have to sit in the shit that you did. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they say sit on a pot, get up or what's this? I don't even know the phrase. It's something like that, but you got to sit in it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, like, this is how you got here. This is based on your choices, not my business, okay? But this red lets me know that she needs to get grounded. And so there is some divination of wanting to get grounded, wanting things to be better, but also an energy of you just being very nonchalant and throwing three sheets to the wind when you get upset. Like, fuck it kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? So there's rebellion, merriment, overindulgence. That's the energy. Overindulgence. What are you overindulging in? At the heart of it, there is an energy of white, and white always makes me feel like peace. Now, this situation, which feels chaotic, is her trying to put boats into the water to gain direction. Now, this could show movement, like Spirit is yelling movement, moving, trying to get away, trying to figure out what will stick, okay? Because boats equal direction to me. There's a water here. This could be a water sign. This could just be emotional. But what is she chasing? She's chasing fulfillment. She wants enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passion projects. Now that's interesting because what is it? The project, not my business. Okay. So, and Spirit is acknowledging, do you, because the power that we have in this realm is choice. Now, being directionless and trying to gain direction is because your path is windy. Now, the path is windy because this is the path that you chose. Good choices equal good karma. Bad choices equal bad karma. And Spirit is saying that we are in the realm of choice. And so this is what you've chosen. And so with that choice, you need to go ahead, either get on the path, stay on the path, or get off the path and follow the path of righteousness. If you don't enjoy these bumps and these turns and these curves, get off of it. Not my business. It is your life. You get to do whatever you choose. But just know, enjoy the journey because this is the route that you chose to take. Okay? Not my business. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's some earth sign energy. Now, this is quite interesting because in the middle of the deck, Spirit wants me to know and for me to tell you guys that she's like, this is cool. I like it here. Slowing down, being in nature, thankful. There's some earth sign energy on this card as well. And this just lets you know, like, regardless of what's happening in my exterior, I feel like this is a comfortable space for me. Not my business. Okay. And Spirit said there's something else in the middle of the deck for Foodie Beauty. What is her real name? Because Spirit is like, you know what? I don't know what her real name is. But there's an energy of wanting to call upon her real name because I feel like there might be an even deeper connection, but not my problem. Okay, so Spirit is also acknowledging, looking forward, that there are mountains. So there's still ups and downs. Keep your eyes on the prize, but focus on your choices. And these ups and downs are going to bring turmoil. It is going to bring a sudden change, necessary shakeup and transformation with hope to get her in alignment because she is off of her righteous path. Spirit said that there's something bubbling at the belly and bubbling at the throat. There's nothing that she can do about this energy coming through because, again, it is with hope to get her on her aligned path. This is green. It has to do with matters of the heart, but it's going to be a revelation. It's going to be surprising news. It's going to be a text. It could even be phone call. It could be information that listen, seriously, Spirit's like she doesn't want out. Okay. And there could be a recording. It could be voice or it could be actual video, but she doesn't want it out. And this energy definitely has her feeling some kind of way. It makes me feel like someone could be possibly sabotaging her because it feels like she's drowning in this emotion that she can't fight back. And the message to get her into this emotional abyss was lured in with adder, intimacy, proposal, a message of love. You see what I'm saying? And it feels like she's drowning in this. And then you got this hand like reaching out, like, let me help you. This is divine. This is divinity. This is spirit. This is ancestors. This is the universe. Call the highest vibrating source what you choose. But they want you. They want to help. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that is ancestral energy. When they go into the other realm, they really do want to help us because they've lived this life. And they're like, let me help you. Please. So are you going to take the hand? That's not my business. There's a huge gap. It feels like she's reaching out, but will she commit? I don't know. I just have all the questions. Right. But Spirit is saying that you can receive this help through truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. The surrender part is screaming heavy because if you surrender, you can receive the reconciliation. Yeah, it's going to come with some things. You know what I'm saying? Water sign energy, or it could be emotional. It's going to come with some things, but it requires you to acknowledge and accept accountability and responsibility for the actions. Okay. And that's that with that deck. Okay. Because I feel like an orator. I feel like I'm talking and talking and talking. All right. So Foodie Beauty, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We do get the therapist in reverse. Are you trying to help someone? Are you trying to give people advice? Are you trying to coach someone? Are you trying to give a course? It's something that you're trying to do, and it's actually coming up as a therapist in reverse. So frustration, not open to advice, traumatization, self-destruction, rejection, back shame, boiling point, guilt, feeling ignored, lack of support, crisis, fears, ego, issues, mental health issues, suppressing feelings, and making excuses. So if you're trying to be helped, this is not the time. This is not the time to try to do anything to help others or to give anybody any type of information, because you need to seek information is what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you have like identity issues. Does that make sense? And that you really need to seek support. You need a therapist even. But it feels like you don't want that because maybe you don't want to know the truth, or maybe you don't want to acknowledge. Now that goes back to respect, a responsibility. Respect came up too. Okay. I received that. Responsibility and accountability. All the illities. Okay. What is that? All right, Foodie Beauty, current energy. Okay. All right. So she's waiting for this commitment, this ring, this promise. I don't know if she's married. I can't recall, you guys. But on the surface, like that's where her focus is, planning for the future and this love. But Spirit is saying subconsciously with just friends in reverse, that's not what it really is. And you know what it is. Spirit says this rejection, ghosting, and friends with benefits is the real underlining issue of your relationship. And Spirit said here in the minute, someone is going to ask for time apart, boundaries, and no contact with give me space. And they're saying that this this is because there's issues with your health. This is not just mental. This is also physical. And Spirit is saying you need to exercise. I see exercise on this card. I also see that there's issues with your heart. So pay attention. And all of this stuff is happening. I see a rainbow again because they want to get you into alignment. Spirit is also acknowledging with social media in reverse, you have this way to portray who you are. But Spirit is also acknowledging that these are just illusions. This is self-absorption. This is obsession. And this is superficial. Okay. And Spirit wants you to do the right thing. Spirit is also acknowledging that you've got some one-night stands in the closet. And this is something that is going to be exposed. Now, remember, this is alleged and for entertainment purposes. I just read the energy, but there's an energy around you having poor health and you also trying to fulfill these illusions on social media. And also this energy of someone needed to take a time out. Now, this is layered. This could be you or this could be your significant other, and this could be both of you, but there's this fast sudden connection and sex positivity and really focusing on pleasure. So, trying to get it out there like this is sex positivity, this is healthy, etc., but it's still a one night stand. And so it leaves you unfulfilled. It leaves this person unfulfilled. Somebody is hooking up. Somebody is doing something, darling. So open thy eyes. Okay. Look, in Spirit, see, now this is the part. Spirit is also acknowledging that you and your significant other have religious differences. Someone feels holier than thou and someone feels very judged. And they want to release this relationship because addiction in reverse, they want to release the bad behavior and they are aware of the toxicity and or manipulation, sending you love and light. Now, I do know that his name is Salah, right, y'all? Okay, so Foodie Beauty and Salah. All right. So magical moments. Someone is alone and enjoying time by themselves. It keeps hinting that you guys probably won't be together much longer. And that's not my business. Sending you love and light. The goal is not to, attack or hurt or ridicule or belittle. The goal is to bring information to the light so that you can see clearly. Enjoying the single life, traveling, celebrations, events, dating, and or enjoying one's own company. Okay. Now, on the bottom of the deck, subconsciously, this is a soul tie, and this is why you can't get out. And I believe I said that in the last reading, that this is karmic. And once you learn a lesson, once you release and move on, you can breathe again. Because right now it feels like you're always gasping for air. You don't know what's going to happen next. And this is typical with the soul tie, having an emotional and or spiritual connection with someone that seems unbreakable, a soulmate and or a karmic partner. Okay. And they want out. I'm just telling you, I don't know which one, but they want out of there. And the reason is because they're looking at somebody else. They're completely engaged with loving pictures of another female, sending you love and light. So Spirit said to go ahead and ask the question. So Salah, how does he see, what is his energy towards Foodie Beauty? Okay, we got a heart attack. Second time we hear something about her heart, sending her love and light, facing anxieties, facing worries, facing fears. But we do get heart attack, okay? So devastated, shocking, and or heartbreaking news about something or someone. So and I'm asking how he sees her. Is she going to be devastated? It feels like it. She's also going to be cold as ice once this information comes out. Water is typically flowy, so now it's very hard and stoic. It's not giving life. It's just frozen. It's pausing. It's standing still. Okay, water could be emotional, could be a water sign, but now it's rigged games. And look at this mouth, this finger is over the mouth like, I'm gonna be quiet about it. We do have this symbol right here. Do y'all know what this symbol means? Where are they at? This is giving me energy like Egypt. So this is called the Ankh. Okay. And it's an ancient Egyptian symbol which symbolizes the many aspects of life, including physical life, eternal life, immortality, death, and reincarnation. Interesting that would come up. I don't know where they are. I don't know where they're located, but there's this energy of wanting me to acknowledge that there is some Egyptian influence, or it's starting to get a little deep now, because Spirit is saying that somebody practices that brouhaha, not my business, manipulation and or intervening from a close friend or family member, usually a female, to cause a breakup in a relationship. A jealous person who lies and causes drama is the energy on this card. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, I'm just saying, from my past readings, from some of the comments that you guys have left, it's starting to come together just a little bit for me. All right, and then how does Foodie Beauty see Salah? Okay. She sees him as her person. She's like, this is my boo. This is my man, my man, my man. I love him. You know what I'm saying? And that's interesting because his energy was definitely different. She sees him as the one and her soulmate in a long-term relationship. Subconsciously, there's no sorries allowed. So that's interesting. So what she wants to show everybody is that's my man, my man, my man. But with no sorries allowed, subconsciously, she's acknowledging that she's not willing to forgive him or forget a past situation, and that she is guarded. And in the middle of the deck, this is because there's love like fire happening. Now, what happened? There's some extreme chemistry or connection with someone. Who is he sitting by the fire with? Because that's on her mind. That's in the middle of the deck where we can't see. She knows he be booed up with somebody else. Not my business. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why Spirit wants me to go back to this deck. Oh my goodness. Okay. How does Foodie Beauty see Salah? Okay, this is interesting. She sees him as the goddess, the universe, soul, source energy, love for all, understanding, endings, nature, God, power, success, wholeness, completion, divine, achievement, success, totality, the public, demi-goddess, natural, priestess, divine being, righteous, higher self, cleanliness, angelic, spirituality, purity, self-mastery, creation, and new beginnings. That's how she sees him. Wow. Say it ain't so. All right, so Foodie Beauty, current energy. Okay, facing the moon. Again, this card came out with the other deck. So there's an energy of mountains in the background. Thank you. There's also an energy of a manifestation or something coming to light. There's also an energy of things coming out of the darkness. Okay, things coming out of the darkness, making me feel like things coming out of the closet. There are Pisces energy all over this card. So it could be emotional, or we could be talking about a water sign, but it does send her in an energy of panic, fear, chaos, insecurity. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging that this is getting ready to happen fast. Something is getting ready to happen fast. And there's some Sagittarius energy on here. So it's a fire sign, could be in the area of passion or business, but it's happening fast. It's quick movement, and it's going to create a lot of change for her. In the middle of the deck, Spirit wants her to know that she needs to have balance at this time, that she needs to focus on purpose and the underlining meaning. Again, we see water, we see these mountains in the background, just letting me know that she's dealing with a lot of ups and downs. But this has to do with the home and how the home is getting ready to blow up. Like, what the hell, y'all? Disaster, upheaval, sudden change, and a revelation. The money, that the hardworking money, all those seeds that you sown, look at them. It's not reaping a bountiful harvest. At this point, there's limited success, limited reward, and a lack of a long-term vision because the house has come crumbling down. Spirit is acknowledging that someone is moving on with the Five of Cups. In the reverse, there's some Scorpio energy on here. Water sign, could be a water sign, could just be emotional, but accepting that it's time to move on, and also offering a sense of forgiveness, because with the Two of Wands in reverse, fire sign energy, this relationship, it feels like a relationship, or just the passion that someone has in regards to romance and even work is dwindling. It's a very low flame. So there's a fear of an unknown and a lack of planning. There's still something that is not complete in this relationship or complete for her. And this is why it feels karmic, because you haven't learned the lesson yet. It's a lack of closure. And that's so scary. Okay, what's her biggest obstacle? What's Foodie Beauty's biggest obstacle? Okay. Remember, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Recovery from a financial loss is an obstacle, and spiritual poverty is an obstacle with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Also, isolation is an obstacle, loneliness is an obstacle, and withdrawal is an obstacle with the Hermit card. Virgo energy is on that because you're not able to have introspection. You're not able to have hindsight. You're not able to soul search. You're not able to listen to your intuition and tap into the inner guidance that is being given to you. Another obstacle for her is the Knight of Swords in reverse. She's not able to think clearly and think quick enough to get organized and proceed. She's not able to be independent. She's not able to have perception. Interesting. All right. Those are obstacles. What's next for Foodie Beauty? Okay. Can take another heartbreak. What's next? Lack of closure because you're not ready to take accountability and responsibility for your actions. And so this feels like a lesson that has yet to be passed, okay? With the World card in reverse. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's greed and materialism and self-protection. Hence, again, why you can't learn the lesson because you're focused on being greedy. With the Capricorn energies on that Earth sign energy. Spirit is also acknowledging that in your focus on greed and materialism, you are celebrating. You feel very creative and you feel like you can gather with like-minded people who are focused on that. Okay, it is still emotional, but it's not like that sad emotion. It's like that happy emotion that one gets when they feel like they're fulfilling a goal or smashing a goal. Does that make sense to you? Spirit is saying that this celebration and this hurrah, it feels like hurrah, hooray kind of energy is because she feels like she is working hard and she is getting the bag. She is getting the money. She is focusing on entrepreneurship and she is working tedious and hard. Okay, she is very focused. Okay, focusing on engagement. But see, this engagement only further keeps you in the dark because that's just one small aspect of your life when there's a much bigger focus that needs to have focus. Okay, with some Gemini energy on it, some air sign energy, she feels trapped. She can't see, she can't move. It is emotional, but this is the entrapment that she's created for herself, that she's caused on herself with the Eight of Swords. There's isolation in this energy, restriction in this energy, and imprisonment, but this is self-imprisonment because again, you're not focusing on the bigger goal in your life. You're focusing on money and you're focusing on engagement and you're focusing on popularity. And like that card said, that's all an illusion because it's focusing on self-absorption and that's not where they want you. That's not where Spirit wants you. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Three of Swords in reverse. There's some air sign energy on this as well, but now we're focused. It's kind of like hitting at Libra energy. Spirit is acknowledging that there is forgiveness and there is optimism and there is releasing pain because this situation has to come to a head. And whether she likes it or not, if she cannot do this separation, the universe will do it and it's going to hurt. And in the process of it hurting, she will learn forgiveness. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.